All this light, the light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. Oh, war tonight is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights, the light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. Oh, war tonight is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you.
Hello and welcome back to Rollin. My name is Alex Palmer. I'm your humble DM, and welcome back to A Mad Mad World. How are we all doing? How dirty are you feeling?
It's Tuesday. It feels dirty playing D&D on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
So,
it's wrong. It's wrong.
I'm also in the north, so I feel especially dirty.
Yeah. Filthy.
Yeah, the north is like that.
The north. Have you seen any White Walkers? Any wildlings?
No, I actually haven't. And people have been more hospitable than you might imagine. We're all wildlings up there.
I'll believe that if you tell me when you're back. Tell me that same thing when you're back in the safety of the south.
Yeah. I feel like I'm at Craster's Keep right now. I'm not sure what that makes me because he's staying at my house. So he's not. At least he didn't say Bolton, Ramsey Bolton. You know, that would have been a bad one. So previously, we had combat at Old Man Mindy's house, which went terribly. When? Well, no. Terribly. Depends on who you are, really.
Yeah.
I don't think we out of that one, were we? I don't think you ever had any intent of us winning that.
You could have done.
Ah, bullshit. We could have won that.
Yeah. Excellent escape. Delilah going down. Seeing the back of the shop. Con save fail. And come across. Streakers in the stream. Excellent escape from Old Man Minnie's house. We met Wolfshine for the first time.
We did.
who healed Stanley of what may have been something. We don't know what it was. We didn't find out what it was. We got some information from Jordan Baker, who revealed that she potentially thought that the goings on in the world, this ill in the world, may be to do with Oni Madden. The precincts. You went to the precincts. You found some comedic moments in that little skit of casino bosses going through the mail of the new NYPD precinct, searching for badges. But Oni is deceased as far as the NYPD are concerned. You got 2 bits of information. So you got that, and you also got the fact that the Ark in Staten Island is probably where the hideout of the Gophers are, and Port Roosevelt is where Marty Brennan and the Dusters are hanging out. I believe you were on your way to Alfred Sinn's house.
We were indeed.
So,
Did Jordan come with us?
did she?
I can't remember. Does anyone remember? Did we take Jordan?
I don't know. I don't know why we would.
I don't think you did,
It's not
Okay.
how- not
because you
how
went to the precinct first, didn't you, as
Yeah,
a
that makes
party?
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a little, can we have a little chat in the car journey. Is that?
Absolutely. So, yeah, are you hailing a cab?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what is it? The car situation. I think I've been driving.
Take a police car.
You want to take a police car? You can take a police car.
We got a squad currently. I think we've been taking the squad car.
Yeah,
around.
yeah. It's unmarked as well.
I'm
It's
not
I'm the captain.
An
So
unmarked automobile.
yeah.
amazing. So, all right, who's gonna talk when we get to Alfred's house? Who wants to talk to him? Who wants to what's the play here?
Yeah, so I was the guy who spoke to him last, and I gave him the card, and he like froze. So I'm guessing he was having like one of them visions or something. So I don't know. I guess it'd be interesting to know what he knows. Maybe he'll respond to. Maybe he'll ask me some questions if I go up to him.
All right, I like it. And what sort of questions do you think you might have for Alfred?
Yeah. Why am I? Oh, I guess I could see if he knows anything about Oni. I could just say that we've had a tip about gopher activity, and is he willing to be cooperative?
Well, that's the thing. If I remember, Alfred was the leader of the Gophers, but now according to that police intel that we got when we were digging through the case files, it's saying that it's actually only Madden is the last known leader. So it's got me a little bit confused. So I think we need to figure out exactly what's going on there. Also,
Yeah. Okay.
something got me thinking that only Madden is behind this disease that you might have, Stanley. That's what my notes are saying. It says only Madden behind the disease ? Now I'm trying to think why do I think that only Madden might be behind the disease ? That's what I've got written down in my cop notes.
Okay.
He's surely a detective.
I think if I remember rightly. No, wait. Oh, didn't Wolfshine tell us that it was Oni was behind stuff that was going on? Was it Wolfshine?
That might be true. I've just written down here let me check my police report a minute. I put only Madden behind the disease. Is he self-aware? So I think that's the lead that I was looking to follow up.
Okay.
Now I can only imagine that we got that information from Wolfshine. He was quite the character from what I can remember. He had a lot to say, but he did mention that others have been affected by this this disease that you had, Stanley.
Mm.
He's seen it before, and that's why he was able to cure you of it. And then we were suspicious that perhaps the bodies that we saw at the factory, that maybe they had also fell victim to that same disease. We got to figure out how Oni Madden comes into this. And then we were also thinking, you know what? Who hates Oni Madden more than you do?
Yeah.
It's gonna be the Dusters over at Port Roosevelt. But I don't know.
We think we're gonna need some help to tackle Oni, because if it's, I mean, like when we were back at the Mauler factory a little while ago, there was only 4 guys. But if we think this thing's spreading or Oni's been up to something, he's had time to keep doing what he's been doing whilst we've been doing other stuff. So
My guess is Oni's been stitched up. He's been put straight back where he was again. My second guess is Alfred's not gonna have a fucking clue what's going on, but who knows? I guess there's only one way to find out, right? We gotta follow every lead we can. It makes sense to start with Alfred, and then we'll see where that takes us. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we take a little trip down to Port Roosevelt. We got Vincent Cole, we got Mad Dog, we got some names, some people to hustle.
So can I be clear? Are we recruiting?
I think we might be, if they're amenable to it, I guess.
Because is the aim we're gonna do some recruiting and then go after this Oni fella?
Yeah, I think maybe we think we could do with some help. If
And we think Alfred's gonna help.
We haven't really got any other options, so
Well, let's go. I'll drive.
hopefully.
Okay, yeah, good Alfreds.
Yeah, well,
Does
we
Delilah
were
know how to drive?
on the way to.
No,
No, she doesn't.
don't worry, Delilah. I'll take the wheel. You can sit up front with me though.
You can teach me.
Yeah, I'll teach you how to hold my stick. I do drive my stick. Sorry, it's a Freudian slip.
Woo! Howdy.
Okay.
So you jump the car, you make your way up to Alfred's. On the way up, just give us a perception check if you want to.
If you so wish.
If you so wish. You're looking out the window.
Oh my god, I can't use them.
Fuck's sake.
Do you want real dice?
Yes, please.
I'm down as
Thank
GM.
you. Oh, I don't know what my fucking.
I'm looking at the floor. I'm at the laces.
Did you get my roll, Palmer?
I didn't.
Okay. It was 22.
Oof.
I'm gonna come into the roll 20 so I can see the rolls.
Oh,
Um,
there it is.
on a roll 20, on a roll 20, on a 22. It's the most busy it's been. You've seen, and if you were rolling any less than that, I might be saying, well, you gotta, you're not used to being in a city as big as this. No, this is 6-figure number of people descending on
New York.
the center. It's morning, so it's there's not. We're not at full capacity yet, I guess. But as my camera zoomed in,
Yeah,
also
it does that every so often. Oh,
let's just do. Oh, is that?
yeah, it's better.
Cool. Yeah, so you just see a lot of people.
I guess
lot of
this is.
people
I feel like this is the first time I've seen people in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess what the gang see me doing is just like following like eye lines like across the window, just like back and forth, being like, "Wow, there's a lot of people here."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what? Is there anything special about today? Does anyone know the date?
The day? What day is it today?
I don't know.
None of you.
none
I
of
guess
us know
none
the
of you
date.
know the date.
Did we find out? Alfred might know.
So it takes you longer than usual to get to Alfred. There's a lot of traffic, lots of people walking, lots of children out. You Ugh, confused faces, love them. You get to Alfred's, park up.
Yeah, I guess I get out and I go up to the door, and I sort of knock on ring doorbell.
Excellent. You are greeted by a tall, broad-shouldered gentleman.
Do I recognize the tall, broad-shouldered gentleman?
My.
Give me a history check.
15.
Really, I think don't think you've seen. I think you know that you haven't seen this person before.
Okay. Oh, good morning, sir. I was looking for Mr. Alfred Sin. Is he at home?
He is home.
Okay. Are you? What happened to Winston? Are you Winston's replacement?
I am Winston.
Well, howdy, Winston. And I just start running my hand down his arm.
Oh, no, just come with me. Okay.
Oh, I thought we were all at the door. Sorry.
What?
I thought we were all here to like do it. Sorry, apologies. I'm in the car.
So hang on, let's just paint the picture. So all of you are in the car, apart from Stanley who's at the door, correct?
Well, I've got.
I'm going to stand leaning like up
I'm gonna keep
against the
back
back
thing. Arms are folded. I got one leg rested on the car.
Okay.
And the car is inside of the front door.
Yeah, it's in the drive, isn't it? It's outside. On the front of the house. You know, Americans. Well, I don't know. Winston's got a manor, isn't he? What does he? What,
It's
like?
the townhouse, so it's a kind of yeah.
Okay. Oh, if you did you get like a haircut or something, Winston? You look different.
He looks at you. He's just very confused. He's kind of.
Well, anyway, never mind. It's Captain Stanley Grimes. I just wondering if Alfred could help me with a couple of questions. Is he free?
Yes. Wait in guest room, and kind of he shows you around into the kind of main. You've been in this space before. It's a kind of waiting area to the right. It's a he seems to ring a series of bells, and you hear from upstairs. Oh, what is it? Who is that? Winston, not to interrupt my bath time. I just got into my bath. And you see Winston ring again. He's like, okay. In the meantime, he offers you, would you like, and he offers you some cigars.
No, but if you've got a coffee, I'd love one of those.
And returns with nice coffee with beautiful ornate little spoon and 2 little sugar cubes on the spoon, ready and waiting. With some cream on the side.
You're a gentleman, Winston. Always, thank you.
And the rest of you are on the street. The door has been closed. Stanley is in the house.
Drink my coffee and wait for Alfred to arrive. I guess I'll whilst I'm waiting for him, I'll just like take a look around his study. I guess what am I looking for? Maybe looking for to see if he kept the card, to see I don't know, anything that looks out of place, I guess.
Can I search his trash? I said, can I search his trash as well? I want to go through his bins.
Oh yeah, give us an investigation.
Got a 16 on my investigation.
And what specifically are you looking for?
Well, I was looking for letters, but
you find lettuce.
Nice. Yeah.
What are you looking for, Tom?
So I'm gonna look see if I can find the card that I gave him. I think we had like a thing where we said we were like, drawing that symbol and stuff. So like, is there any? I just basically anything out of the ordinary.
You. So on
Oh, and anything
yeah.
related to like Oni, I guess, like or the like the Gophers or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So what you find so you find two things. One is a kind of sense that this version of Alfred Sin is a lot. It has a different feel to the Alfred that you know.
Okay.
Very the first Alfred was very kind of particular, and this one is maybe a bit more laissez-faire with with stuff. The other thing you find is a you find this kind of diary or journal, and go to the kind of the latest entry that has a kind of to-do list, and you can see he's made attempts at finding Oni several times.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Can you say it again, Alex?
You basically find the information that in a kind of telephone book he's tried to get hold of Oni several times.
Yeah.
And it's kind of on his to-do list to kind of seek out Ernie. And at that moment you see wet haired towel, kind of plush robe, Stanley Grimes.
Alfred Sin, pleasure as always.
And did Winston say Captain?
Oh yeah, he did. That's right. Yeah, I got a promotion a few weeks ago.
Promotion. They'll be giving you the keys of the city soon.
Oh well, that would be nice.
Got a pair right here if you ever want them.
Nice, thanks, thanks, Alfred. Yeah, sorry to drop in on you unannounced. I know last talk was a little strange. Oh, do you think something about that, Alfred?
No. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're just we've had some one of our informants has been talking to us about what's been going on with the Gophers. Look, I'm not asking for you to tell me anything that maybe I don't know would put anyone at risk, but we've heard some rumors that Oni's up to some strange stuff, and I don't know. It's just we're having trouble tracking him down. I was just wondering, have you been in touch with Oni recently?
No, that makes two of us, really.
Oh,
Haven't been able to get hold of him for And he looks down and sees his journal, which is buying, and detective skills coming into the fore there for you.
I spilled some of my coffee. I was looking for a napkin somewhere, so I don't know. I thought you might have some in your desk or something. I always keep them because I'm always spilling stuff. So yeah.
Roll deception with advantage.
Oh my god. There we go.
Stanley good at deception?
Stanley is pretty good at deception actually. Okay. 21.
Yeah, it happens all the time. It's these bloody mugs. Got them from China, and it's hard to drink out of. And it's really bloody bad. Anyway, sorry if I can't stay around too long, Captain. You've kind of caught me on a bad day. You know what day it is.
Yo, that's so funny. On the way over here, we were just saying none of us know the date. What's going on today?
Thought you'd be down there yourself. So I'm actually giving a speech. I've been asked by by Bo James. Give a speech. Yeah.
Wait, why does that name sound familiar to me? Am I losing it? I don't know what day it is.
Give us a history check. And what are the rest of you doing? Are you kind of eavesdropping from the front window? Are you?
Not yeah, I wouldn't have eavesdropped. I don't know if that'd be possible, but certainly would. I'll be having a look around the estate.
I'm going to say I'm going to be kind. Give us history with advantage, and the rest of you do it disadvantage because you're kind of catching half of a name.
I like them that one. 8. Did they say you got advantage?
I'll be honest, Albert. I had a few too many to drink last night, and I can't remember. Well, I mean, it's been a rough morning, put it that way. Who the heck is Bo James? I know that name, but
Bo James, James John Walker,
oh, I'm so sorry, Albert. You're gonna have to.
He's the bloody mayor of New York. I can't believe you don't know your own mayor. I mean, what do they pay you down there at the new NYPD?
The mayor? Oh, of course. Yeah, I think I voted for that guy actually.
You vote Democrat?
Let's move on. Move on.
That surprises me.
Let's just keep that between you and I, yeah. Okay. Oh, so what's your speech about?
My speech is he asked me to do a kind of unity speech, people coming together from all walks of background. I don't really believe it. I kind of had to pull a few strings to write the whole thing because it's not even my words. But anyway, kind of Fitzgerald. You know Fitzgerald. Right, Fitzgerald. Yeah, anyway, I paid him to write a few lines from anyway. But it's Macy Day. It's the big parade. Surely you know this being a police officer and all.
Look, I mostly do underworld crime stuff. I haven't walked the beat in a long time, so I don't get called out for these kind of events. What's Macy Day?
Yeah, it's the Macy parade. It's happened a couple of years in a row. They've big child thing, big helium balloons. It's a department store.
Oh, Macy's.
Yeah, Macy's.
Macy's. I think sometimes it's your accent, Alfred. I just I miss.
Don't you?
Oh no! Hey, look, it's fine. Each their own.
Everyone knows. 23rd of November is Macy's Day. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, I knew that. I don't know who Bo James was, so I know all these things. Don't worry. Okay. Sorry. And your speech, it's about unity and people coming out because they want to go shopping and stuff. Just when I was looking for the napkins, I couldn't help but notice that you tried contacting Oni. Was it unusual for him to not be in touch with you like that?
I don't know really. It's he can go MIA on certain he calls them missions.
Right.
He wouldn't know what a mission was if it slapped him in the face. The real thing for me is Charlie, and I've not really heard from Charlie in a while, and I think they might be together. That's my feeling is haven't heard from him in a while.
Okay.
It's the only logical explanation is they've gone out somewhere on a kind of intel thing or a drop or something like that, and yeah.
Is there anyone would Slift know where he is, or would you be with him, or I don't know? How are you planning on finding him? I guess.
I mean, me and Slift are not on the best of terms. Basically, he came over here and played a dirty hand of cards, and boy, did I show that guy what's what. We don't really, I haven't really spoken to him.
Okay. Maybe I'll see if I can follow up with Slift. Maybe get Winston out, asking around and see if he can find out where Oni is. And look, if you hear anything, I'd really appreciate a call. Maybe I can help with your Charlie situation. Look, I want to go because I want you to be able to finish your bath and prepare for your speech and stuff.
I need to go to Herald Square.
Herald Square. Thank you. I'll check. You're not expecting any trouble from. I mean, is this pretty high profile speech? You're not expecting trouble from the dusters or anything?
Oh no, it's a private thing after the parade with the mayor.
Oh, who else is gonna be there?
Oh, the bigwigs of New York.
Oh right. Is Layman gonna be there?
As in your boss, Layman?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. What time's that?
That'll be 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay. Oh, and one more thing.
Well, the dinner's at 8. Maybe the speech will be a bit earlier. Maybe the speech at 7. I don't know.
Okay. All right. That's fine. One more question. What was it? Fuck. What was my other question?
No, what's your profanity?
Sorry. Yeah, I forget you're European. You got different sensibilities. Oh, damn it, Alfred. I can't remember my other question. It was a good one. Well, never mind. If it comes back to me, I'll. Oh no, shit. Last time I was here, do you remember at the front door? You came out, and I gave you a. I asked you if you knew anything about that card.
Card. Give us an insight.
Oh my god. There we go. 13.
This is DMing and playing 2 simultaneous games. Just remind me what happened with the card.
So
This is Winston coming downstairs, isn't it?
Winston came down the stairs, and then Alfred came out to meet me, and then I said, "Have you seen this before?" And do you know anything about this? And he took the card and he froze, and then I was stall Winston because I think Alfred was having. Well, I assume Alfred was going through the same experience that we were going through. So I guess I'm checking to see. Have they replaced Alfred again? Did Alfred have an experience?
Okay.
Yeah.
He turns and looks a little bit struggling to find exactly what you mean, and kind of goes, "Yeah, we had tea. It was nice." And then Winston showed you out. That's what I.
Well, I think it was weird. I asked you to look at the card, and then you just stood looking at it for ages. Then I had a chat with Winston. You didn't notice anything strange or nothing?
I don't remember a card. I remember you very clearly.
Well, maybe I think you were wearing that purple smoking jacket thing last time. Maybe just
Have a look.
Yeah, maybe just go check the pockets of that. Maybe you put it in there and forgot about it. I don't know.
I'll do that. In fact, I was going to wear that tonight.
Oh, nice. Well, maybe I'll see you there. That's the kind of thing I get involved in, when there's really important people there. I'm not out just walking around in parades and stuff. So that was the Macy's Day thing and
Okay.
yeah, whatever, Bojangles, whatever it's called.
Bojangles.
I don't know. All right. Thank you for that. I'll maybe I'll see you later at the Macy's Day parade. Herald Square.
Herald Square.
All right. Thanks very much. Cool. All right. I leave.
Yeah.
I go outside. Shit, that's just all the stuff I should have asked. But never mind. Oh well, we're going. All right, guys. So I spoke with Alfred. Weirdly, he doesn't remember. He doesn't seem to remember the last time I was here, or at least if he does, he doesn't remember me giving him the card. Or freezing, obviously. So I don't know. I don't know if that means that whether the fates have replaced him again, or wiped his memory, or if I don't know if taking the cards. Maybe he doesn't remember.
I wonder if Alfred got into trouble. If Alfred died again, this might be the third. The third Alfred that we've known. I don't know. Did he seem conscious of the second Alfred that we knew? If that makes sense.
Do they look the same?
Give
Are we
us
just gonna?
an insight, Tom, in terms of that question that's going through your head.
Okay.
Are we just gonna
And-
gloss over the fact that there was some random guy in Winston's house? Like, who the heck was that guy?
Call it DC 15 for this insight.
There's another one. So
Excellent.
okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess. Well, Winston did look different than the last time I was here, but
That
that
was
doesn't mean
Winston.
that anything was changed with Alfred. That could just be Winston. Could have been the Winston died, or but I don't know. I don't know what reason they replaced him, but
Just,
anyway, he said the reason everyone's out today, it's the Macy's Day Parade, you know, like the department store. 23rd of November, there's a parade, there's, I don't know, balloons and then he said he's given a speech with all, like a private speech with Bo James, who's the mayor. Delilah's nodding like she knows exactly who that is. Bo James, who's the mayor, and then, I don't know. He was kind of a little bit shady about who he was giving a speech to and why. What I'm wondering is maybe if someone like Marty might be there. I mean, if Alfred's there giving a speech, he said it was about unity and stuff. So I wonder if it's getting together maybe someone like businessmen, maybe some of the criminal underworld. I don't know. He says he thinks Layman might be there, so I might go. I might just talk to Layman and say like, I don't know, can I be in the room maybe? Or does he need some like security or something? So maybe we should do that.
I think
But
we got to
think
put
that's
two and
fine,
two
but
together
that's not-
here.
What's that?
I think we got to put two and two together here. We know that he's been speaking to Oni, and now all of a sudden
Well,
he's going
no. What we know is he's been trying to speak to Oni, but he can't find him.
he lied the first time. So I think it's fair to say that, well, that he maybe has been in contact with Oni, and now all of a sudden he's giving a speech in front of people. What's he going to be saying? Why is he in a public place? I don't know.
He said the speech is like a kind of behind closed doors kind of thing. He said it was with like yeah, with I don't know, important people or something after the parade maybe.
I don't know. It sounds queer.
I think we need to be in the room basically. Wolfshine might be there, I guess.
I think we got
Okay,
we got to get it.
doing?
I think we need to go to that Macy's parade. You know, I think we might need to hear the speech and hear what he's got to say. People could be in danger.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got most of the day, because he said his speech is at like 7:30 or something, and it's still the morning now, so we probably got time. We could we head over to Port Roosevelt maybe and see if we can find Marty Brennan?
what are we worried about with the parade? What are we gaining from going to the parade?
I'm worried that. Well, it's not the parade as such. I'm worried about this speech. I'm worried. I don't know. Winston, the Alfred I know wouldn't be making these kind of speeches and wouldn't be hanging out with these kind of people. There's just something off about it that I don't know. That perhaps I just don't trust. I don't mean necessarily need to go to the parade, but
I'm just unsure what he could possibly say that would worry us in this world. If he's playing a character, then how does that affect us?
Well, so the thing is, I'm wondering if it's not Alfred's speech that's the problem, but let's say a lot of the most powerful people are all in the same room, and let's say someone like Oni Madden knew that was happening, then maybe that might be a problem. So maybe we want to be there in case, I don't know, something goes down or.
I think some
Yeah.
of us need to be there, definitely. That exact reason.
All right.
That's what I'm thinking. I
but
don't
yeah,
know, it's the kind of thing, isn't it? That not that I would know about like terrorist attacks or nothing because it's the 1920s, but I mean it's the kind of thing where there's lots of people in the same place. If someone was plotting something, if I was plotting to do something, that's when I would do it, right?
yeah, I agree. Well, you know what? Let's go to Port Roosevelt and let's see what the Dusters might have to say. Marty Brandon might have some information. Who knows?
Okay.
He might be planning something himself for today. You know, these are gangsters.
Okay, so let's get in the car and we're gonna drive over there. And then okay. So we're gonna drive. Whilst we're driving, let's just think about okay, so what are we how are we gonna talk to Marty and explain what we kind of need from him, or you know what's our I don't know what's our
We don't
position?
have an angle, you know. I mean, he's a gangster. He's not going to talk unless you know he's got something that's in it for him. So we bribe him. We promise information. Or you know, you're a cop, Stanley. You just twist his arm and you beat out of him what you need to know. I don't
I
know.
don't know. Marty's a pretty scary guy. You know, I'm not. I don't know. I I don't know if he can be intimidated that easily. Tony, have you had any? Do you know Marty? Have you got any relationship with him?
We've had a few run-ins in the past. I wouldn't call it a positive relationship, that's for sure.
Okay, so probably not gonna send Tony in first.
He
Okay.
likes his money though, and he's
Mm,
happy to take a bribe, so we can always go down that route.
okay. Delilah, you won't know him.
Look, at the end of the day, if you go up to Monty Brandon, and I don't know as much as gangsters as you guys, and you tell him that you know you're after Oni Brandon, and there's any kind of power struggle, and you think that you can help tip the balance in favor of the Dusters, even if you know you don't really mean it, you know he's gonna sing like a whistle.
Okay, all right. I think that's probably a good point. Well, yeah, maybe I'll just suggest to him that we're looking to maybe make some changes in New York City, and would he be interested? Okay, all right. Yeah, we drive to Port Roosevelt.
Cool. You get support Roosevelt. Hmm. Just give us a flat roll. Anything over 10 means that you've been here before.
Flat roll on what? Sorry.
Anything over 10 means you've been here before.
Oh yeah, so flat roll on.
I'm gonna
Just roll a d20.
Sorry, I beg your pardon.
I'm gonna say, Delilah, you just haven't been here before at all. No point to roll.
Okay, you've been here.
What we've been here is in hang on.
Archie.
I've been here before, as in Port Roosevelt.
Mm.
Yeah, I've been there. 18. I love Port Roosevelt. Favorite place.
Um, yeah, you've been here before. So, and what you rolled an 18. So okay, I'm gonna say you know the place where Mike Brennan might be hanging out. The Port Roosevelt is on the sea. It's well, the kind of it's on the coast of New York. It's you got the spray of the sea and kind of it's a rundown area. This is there's a lot of car mechanics and industry here, kind of industrial wasteland, sprawling type things, and you will know on an 18 that a lot of people who class themselves as dusters also have another job. So they might be car mechanics, they might be small business owners working in the docks. But their main kind of HQ is a place called the Triple M, and that is a garage.
Triple M, mother.
Triple M.
All right.
Okay.
So we arrive on that Port Roosevelt or the area of Port Roosevelt, and do we know where this is instinctively, or should we start asking around?
Yeah, so on an 18 you'll know that, and you also know that it's a garage.
Okay.
So you're in a car. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
All right. Well, from what I know of from being around this part of town before, I think that the dusters are usually holed up in Port Roosevelt. I think I've in a place at a garage called the Triple M. I might have done some surgeries before. I think in the mess hall there. I don't know if it's still the place to go, but yeah, I've definitely been it before. I've had to stitch up some unsavory people, shall we say? I don't really want to talk about it too much now, but But
yeah,
yeah,
that checks out. Actually, the file on the dusters says they're based out of the Triple M. So if you're, I've never been there myself, but
we could go straight to it, or we could get a lay of the land, ask some people what the word on the street is, if you want. You know, do a little bit of honest police work. I don't know. What do you think, Stanley? Straight to
I
Triple
don't
M,
think
or
police. I
chat
don't
to a
think
couple
police
of
is the
locals?
right option here. You guys
no.
cannot go around fleshing your badges, not in this neck of the woods. Let's go
Yeah, I
and do
think
some honest police work without the police. We'll just go and ask some questions, see what's happening, pretend we're interested in joining the Dusters,
Yeah,
and see
all
how
right.
it goes.
I pull my knife and fashion my trousers into short shorts, and remove the badge, leave the guns. I hand my guns over to Archie. I'm like, you boys don't know how to get things done. And I just basically Jessica Simpson walk over Dukes of Hazzard over to the garage and just say, hey, can you boys help me with my car? And then just try and grab the closest attention of some of the dusters.
Oh, sorry. Wait. Are we at the Triple M here?
Oh,
We
I
go
thought we
straight-
were at Triple M, sorry.
Well, yeah.
So, describe to me where you all are and where the car is and where. Yeah, so we've got Delilah like going up to kind of the main forecourt area type thing. Is that right?
That would have been the idea. Sorry, I thought we were in the forecourt
Yeah.
deciding whether to go there or not. Okay.
Oh my God, the girl's a natural. Right. Okay. I get out and I start kicking the tires. Bloody piece of shit. You know, never buying American cars only from now on. Stupid import.
Give us a performance check.
12.
Alright, not
He's
bad.
convincingly kicking the tires. Yeah.
Yes.
What about Tony and Stanley?
I'm leaning against the car. I look fed up. But I also feel very stressed. I don't think Delilah realizes quite how dangerous this area is. Yeah.
I'm gonna go for a walk and see if Stanley wants to come with me. Just sort of like chat to people. Come on, Stanley, you're the cop around here. Fancy going for a little walk while they get the car fixed?
In the Port Roosevelt area.
Yeah, just is
Cool.
there? Can I see anything like around any other like groups of people or anything?
Not really groups of people, but there's kind of you see there's a kind of strip with kind of
Who had that?
some bars. There's a hairdresser's. There's a and in the other direction you've got a kind of junkyard type place.
Well, we'll go for the bar first.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Cool. So I rolled perception for the mechanics, and they all are looking at Delilah. Let's just roll to see if they see. And are Stanley and Tony? Are you trying to like slink off without the other people seeing you?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I
I think
don't
we're
think we're like. Yeah, we're just leaving.
yeah.
Not like stealthily moving away. We're just sort of like meandering across.
Yeah, yeah.
What seems to be the problem?
Oh, it's just been running real bad. I had a real bad trip into town recently where I got I got bumped into by some unsavory characters.
That's New York, baby. Anything about the car? Any particular?
You tell me. I'm not the mechanic.
I like your style. All right, you just bring it into the you just drive it into the main
I go-
main area.
Like I do the wolf whistle to Archie just to be like, and I wave him over.
All right, fine, gentlemen. I hope my sister's not been bothering you too much. She can be a bit forward, you know, but she's not got a man to calm her ways.
I like give like an elbow back into the stomach as he's like, "Thanks, brother." Uh, get the
Go
car.
on.
But anyway, we appreciate you being so kind.
Anything at the Triple M, we love to serve, huh? Just put it right there, and kind of gestures into a kind of like parking bay
Mhm.
type thing in the middle of the floor.
My aim is it when they begin like start leaning over into the thing, I kind of lean over onto the other side and like try to look where they're looking, and then carry on the conversation there.
Cool. So they open up the bonnet. Seem to do a few tests on the car.
Yeah, what I wanted to try and do is just try and keep interrupting them, like so that way it takes way longer than it would to like as soon as they start checking one bit, I want to then like grab the attention and ask them things.
So for example, you see two kind of plugs go into one of the
So
things.
you're locals, huh? Are you local?
Yeah. Just literally down the road. Grew up about 2 blocks down that way.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
where's good? Where's good to go for a drink?
A drink. Yeah, you want a drink. That's just down there is a little strip, it's a little joint called Barbie's. He'll do you the biggest spike ball you've ever seen.
And is that where you drink?
Uh, um, yeah, sometimes. He kind of gets a bit hot under the collars. Yeah, Stokes, we got those extra. And he kind of says some more kind of things. Yeah, so you're not from you're not from around here.
No. I drove in recently, but I got ran off the road by these two men.
Ran off the road.
Yeah, they veered me off the road in the car. They didn't hit me, but I heard them calling to one another too.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe you know them.
New York's a big place, Don.
Oh, okay. Maybe not then. It was an interesting name. Never heard it in my ends.
What was the name?
Something about Oni, and then another guy called Slift.
Say that again.
Oni, is that right? Is that a name in New York? Is it?
You see his face absolutely drop.
Cool.
And whereabouts was this?
I'm just trying to think of the where would be the best place to say. I've heard you guys talk about the Cotton Club. I'm gonna say, yeah, I was driving past this establishment called the Cotton Club. Yeah, and he screamed at me.
Mentioned Cotton Club. He like spits on the floor. So.
Oh wow. Have you got beef?
God beef. God beef.
You went southern then. Got
God
beef.
What's Archie doing at this point?
Well, I guess I'm
Still kicking tires.
I'm just mesmerized by the conversation, and I'm also looking around. Obviously, I recognise the place. It's changed somewhat since I've been here, but I'm looking around to see if there's anyone I recognise, or I'm looking to see if anyone was here when I did the surgery. And I kind of, as I see the conversation going on, I say I'm just gonna grab a coffee and wait in the waiting room.
Yeah, go search some shit.
So I go into the, I guess the, I don't know, the customer kind of wait area,
Mm,
get a coffee, and I start just snooping around.
cool. Give us a. Give us. I'm just gonna give you a flat. It's a fairly good cup. It's 18 for coffee. So this establishment does pretty good coffee.
You'll be back
Um,
here. Yeah.
Um, pardon me for.
Well, sorry, am I rolling for something?
No,
No,
he
no.
made you a coffee and he rolled an 18.
Right, okay.
Miss, I didn't quite catch your name. What's
My name's Delilah. Delilah Ocean.
Delilah Ocean? Like the.
Pacific, correct.
That's right. Forgive my. And when did you say this happened?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yesterday. And he said this weird thing. He said, as he was squealing off, he was like, "This is gopher territory," and I was like, "What? You like the gophers? Like like the little woodland creatures?" I thought that was
spits
weird.
again. He spits again.
Oh,
Uh,
is that a group? Is it?
they like to think so. Sorry for the.
Don't be sorry. And I placed my
Weirdness,
hand on his shoulder.
You. What you're saying is you've seen a ghost.
A ghost?
Because that's the only thing I can think of. It's only's been dead. Only's been dead for a while.
Wow. He seemed pretty alive to me, unless there's someone else called Oni.
We got wind that Oni was killed by police.
That's not my. I guess that's not my business. But maybe they didn't get the right guy. Who
God, that makes no sense.
are you part of some group? Is that why you don't like him? Back in my
I'm part of-
town, we have these the east and the west.
Where
What's-
exactly are you
what-
from, Delilah? Where exactly are you from, Delilah?
A little town called Tombstone, Arizona.
Arizona. You're a long way from
Arizona.
home.
You're damn tootin'. What you guys call yourselves then?
We're the Dusters.
The Dusters. And I bet you run the Dusters, don't you?
No. Maybe one day. He turns around and goes, they call me Stokes.
Well, howdy, Stokes.
Howdy.
And where are you going to be tonight, Stokes?
Well, I'm gonna be at Barbie's. Win for you.
I heard there's a great parade in town.
Macy's?
Macy's, yeah. Actually, there was one other thing he said. It was weird. He said something about some old fella giving a speech, saying we got to stop that speech. Yeah, I don't know if that
Wait.
means anything.
Only said to stop the speech?
He said I'm gonna stop that speech. I know I caught a lot. I'm a really good listener.
You're a really good summit. You got a good pair of ears.
I like doing another button down. Oh, it's hot. It's hot in here.
Just wait here, Delilah, and you see him go back. Archibald, just give us a flat investigation.
Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, as he's doing this, I'm still snooping around. I've still got my coffee, but I am snooping around.
Oh my fucking god!
Give it,
How many
Give us
nat ones today?
Give us a stealth roll with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, do I see him from where I am?
Yeah. So you
Can I?
do see
Can
it.
I? All I was gonna say is, if I see him, can I give him the help action, like by trying to cause a distraction?
Sure.
If I know he's snooping,
So
I basically I like, I guess I pull out whatever I just want to pull something out of my engine, be like wherever I think might cause the most damage, and be like, oh, this looks like the problem, and I like I just want to like fling it out.
you see two men just head in hands going, this is gonna take longer than and you also get a voice behind you, Archie, just going, hey, you can't be back here, you gotta go back to the waiting room, you go back to the waiting room, okay? You can be back here.
Oh, sorry, I got a little bit lost. I was just trying to find a few biscuits, to go with the coffee.
Well, there ain't any back here, so off you go. Cool. You see Stokes go off, and there's a kind of frosted glass type manager's office that you see.
Mm-hmm.
The door's slightly ajar, and you see someone in a, you can't really make out who it is, but he's in a kind of at a desk and a kind of chair. Lots of stuff on the walls you can get that you can't really get any more of that. And they start having a conversation.
Wait, who sees this? Sorry.
So you both see the Stokes, who was like kind of taking care of the car, leaves it to two other kind of younger
Yeah.
younger mechanics.
I fall behind them and cast Pass Without Trace, and I just sneak into that room.
Cool. Just read me Pass Without Trace.
I'll put it in the chat for you.
He was ready for that one, wasn't he?
Are you both going in?
If Archie wants.
Well, I guess I see Delilah.
I'm like giving him the eye since he's been like shooed out of the room. Like, get over here.
Are those eyes like fuck off eyes, or are they like come with me eyes?
I'm like.
All right, I walk towards Delilah,
and I do like almost like if I'm holding like a cloak, but it's obviously a lot larger, and I cast it.
Cool. You see Stokes enter the room and go, or boss, get someone to just come up. Some broad just brought a car in. Doesn't seem too much wrong with the car, but that's not why I'm talking. It's she said, get this, she saw Oni Madden yesterday. And then you see the guy in the chair who
Does Archie recognize him?
give us.
Because if it's
Yes,
okay,
he absolutely will recognize us. In the chair sits Marty Brennan. Skinhead, scar over his left eye. Looks rough, is rough. Has seen a lot of tattoos. Not that all people that have tattoos are rough. Just that's the point. Now you've got several in the group. These ruffians with tattoos. And he said, "Well, not possible. Only died last week." That's what I thought. But she's, I mean, she didn't look mad. And they kind of both peer out of the out of the daughters. Let's see. So oh, she must be getting coffee or something. You should see her though. And just give me a dex, like a stealth check. We'll
Who?
call it yeah, fine.
It's
So you
25.
manage to move out of the way when they kind of peered out the window, out the door. But anyway, he's going to be at the kind of Macy speech. You know, they do the speech every year. Didn't you get invited last year? Yeah, didn't end up going. Blah, blah, blah. So he's going to be there. What do you think we should do? Well, and you can see him, Marty. Kind of weighing things up. On one hand, he only is still alive, didn't get killed at the Carbon Club like we thought. He's going to be there. The other hand, it's not Oni, but it's someone masquerading as Oni. It's would it be Slift? I don't know why we would use Oni's name.
I use both.
Sounds to me like a go for anyway. Huh?
No, just worth mentioning because I said to that guy that it was both Oni and Slift I saw in the car. They were calling out to each other. That's how I heard both their names.
Okay.
So in my imagination, if he thinks it's Slift going around, his response would be like, "No, apparently, you know."
Apparently, Slift was in the car as well. Looks like we need to go and check it out. Where did you say they were going to be? Don't think she said place. I think just some old guy would be there and going to do a speech or something. Well, that's got that bloody what the fuck is his name? Alfred Sim, something like that. Motherfucker. And yeah, and you see Stokes leave. Should we get the boys here, get a plan together? And you see him go out to the car.
Cool. I sneak behind, like, Dragon Archie with me, and then when I think the coast is clear, I kind of like pull it off and be like, "So, are you gonna be done soon, Stokes?"
Not for a while, actually. It's he points to the floor where the part of the engine is that is kind of been ripped out. He goes, "We've got a bit of a problem."
Wow. I thought I knew what I was doing. That's why I brought it to you professionals. I'll leave you to it, boys. I slap him on the ass.
We're gonna go. We'll go have a little look around. Maybe get a bite to eat. And
Cool.
Blow him a kiss, and I walk away with Archie.
will it be done? We gotta be at a parade tonight. So you think we'll make it for Macy's?
Well, should be happening now.
Well, yeah. It's more of an evening type thing that we're there for.
But what? Macy's finishes at 5. You gonna
Yeah,
miss it?
we like to go and we like to get there later. Like it's just cooler that way. You know, it's the atmosphere that you get when the parade's done and the energy's gone, and you never know what might happen. You know. Yeah, but anyway, when do you think it's gonna be done by?
Well, when do I think it's gonna be done by?
Yeah, the car. When can we pick it up? The car.
2 days.
2. Okay, right. Well, that's great. You do that. Can I just? I gotta grab some things from the boot just real quick, if that's all right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, I gotta grab any belongings that we had that we might need. I don't know if like they'll have any guns in the boot. Like,
Yeah, I gave them to you, so wherever you would have decided to put them, I guess.
yeah, I'll need this stuff with me. And I put it.
Delilah's like fully destroyed this car.
Ooh.
Cool, so you head off.
Stanley's gonna have to explain
Captain's gonna
why
be real mad.
he's not gonna hit his budget quotas on this car.
Whoopsie.
We might need a rental for the weekend for the rest of the day. All right, let's see if what we can where did Stanley and Tony go?
Cool. I assume you went to Bobby's. To the downstrip to have a. Do you go to the bar?
What was the bar? We went to whatever the bar was called.
Yeah, Bobby's. Bobby's bar.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Guess we walk into Bobby's bar. Well, unless they want to do anything that they've been doing.
yeah. So hang on. Let's do a bit for them as they walk in. So you kind of. So how are you going in? Are you going in with police
No,
stuff
I'm just
on?
no. I'm gonna. I don't really wear a uniform anyway. I probably don't. I probably look a little bit out of place, but I'm not going badge out or anything. Yeah.
Cool. You kind of get where are you sitting? You got
Maybe I'll
tables
just sit at the bar.
sit at the bar. Nice.
Yeah.
There's only 3 other people in here. Heavy smoke as you go in. It's kind of like Irish bar feel to this place. Anyway, you get 2 kind of napkins set down and go. Okay, what can I do with you?
I'm buying, Tony. What do you want?
What do I want? I'll have just a scotch will do.
Scotch and seltzer water for me, please.
A what?
You know, like a soda, like a
Oh, like so. Okay. Like what did you say?
like a seltzer water.
Seltzer
like,
water, is that a new thing? I don't know.
No, it's like fizzy water.
Oh, fizzy water. Okay. Right, coming right up. You guys not from around here?
Well, we're not from around here. We're from New York.
Oh yeah. What part of New York from?
Well, actually, I'm from New York. You can tell from he's not.
What part of New York
I'm
you
very
from? We can see
clearly
you.
not from New York.
What part of New York you from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm clearly not from New York. Can you not tell? Have you ever heard anyone in New York sound like this?
That's my point. Where are you from? Pardon. Where are you from?
Australia. Have you heard of Australia?
Has he heard of Australia?
Desert, got loads of rocks in it. Not much else.
You're really selling it.
Pretty
Really selling
fucking
it.
hot. Imagine Utah or Colorado, but fucking massive.
Right.
So if you like Utah and Colorado, get yourself out there, mate. You'll love it.
Right. He hands you the drinks. Give us an insight check on him if you want.
Well, let's have a bash at our site. 11.
Oh.
Ooh.
Usually bartenders very smiley person. They want to sell you drinks. Like this guy is thinking about something else, and in a way that's like he constantly keeping looking at the door for some reason, and he's very, very preoccupied, very down.
Hey, it's kind of quiet in here today. Is it normally like this?
Well, it's mateys, isn't it?
Of course, yeah, the parade.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would That would make sense. So you gonna get out to the parade yourself at some point today?
I would have done.
You would have
I
done.
would have done.
Why aren't you? Why can't you head down there?
Well, it's for kids, isn't it? It's for kids.
It's all right. We're all kids at heart, mate. Don't let that stop you.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have done if she was still around, but
Mate, I'm sorry.
Wait, is this Mrs. Bobby's?
yeah. You don't want to hear about this. It's fine.
Hey, look, we've had car trouble. You know, we're not having the best day neither, but you know, problem shared's a problem halved, isn't it? What's on your mind?
She was called Blanche. We were married. We had got her pregnant, and we were expecting, and there was they call it a complication of some sort. I don't really know what it was. I didn't really stop to ask. Probably wasn't the best. And she left me. They say when things like that happen, the marriage.
Well, look, I'm really sorry to hear that, Bobby. It's that's that's rough. But look, don't go too hard on yourself. It's those kind of things are hard.
You know the real thing about it, though. Fucking doctor.
Yeah. That's all right.
Oh, why? What happened to the? What did the doctor do? Surely he was just trying his best, right?
Fucking doctor. Took it into his own hands, didn't he? Wanted to fucking play God or whatever.
I mean, they've got to do what's right for.
Don't tell me what they gotta do. Don't tell me what they gotta do.
Okay, pal. Look, I'm just trying to make you feel a bit better. Well, look. I mean, sure, maybe the guy was a charlatan.
I tell you what, if I ever see that guy again.
Well,
Well, let's hope you do, so you can teach him a lesson. How does that sound?
You see the shotgun on the wall? And he's like, behind the bar is like
Fine,
Bobby's
peace.
bar with like a shotgun that's like the underline. Got 2 rounds in it. Yeah, my late father gave me 2 rounds. I've saved them for that son of a bitch. If I ever see that guy again.
Bobby, look, take it from someone who's seen plenty of violence. It's never the answer. It always ends up badly. And look, maybe you don't want this this Blanche back, or you know, but I can tell you it's a lot easier to find a new wife when you're not behind bars. So, you know.
Who's to
Fine.
say you're going to get stuck behind bars, though? I think you should take the chance if you get it.
Tony, you've had too much bourbon already. It's early in the day. He doesn't mean that. He's just kidding around. Maybe let's talk about something else. What are you gonna do instead tonight? If you can't get out to Macy's, what are you gonna do? Joanna, is he still like looking over at the door at this point?
Yeah, he is, and he's I'm just carrying your insight. He was doing it kind of forlornly. What it was kind of like a focus point was he's not waiting for anyone.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. What are you
What
gonna do
was
tonight
the
instead? Oh,
How are you gonna find the doctor? Do you know what he's called?
Didn't really catch his first name. He had, I think it's Dr. House or something like that. So,
have
The
we
hell-
made the link?
I can't. I
We
can't
made
say
the
I've ever
link.
met him. He
Yeah,
sounds like a real piece of work, though, mate.
yeah, he does. Hey Tony, I'm gonna go check on the car. You
I think that's a great idea. I'll stay chatting to
Wait,
our new friend.
But aren't we headed into this though, aren't we?
so what I'm gonna do is I want a group luck check.
Fuck.
Um, and we're gonna take the average of the 4 rolls must be bigger than a 10.
Oh, that's a good start. Come on.
Oh. Come on, come on, come on.
Hey, where the hell is luck? Where is luck? I don't think I rolled luck once.
It's just a
Yes!
it's just funny.
Oh, okay. Oh, 7.
It just can't be a nat 1 for this roll.
Yeah.
It just can't be a nat 1.
Shit.
Who
Kyle?
do you have to do it? Kyle. Just a nat 20. Just a D20.
Yeah, just an at 20, Kyle. That's all you need. 12. Kyle's just plucked a number out of his ass.
Sorry.
There we go.
So I'm gonna say that Stanley is able to kind of get to the door before, but you arrive outside of Bobby's. Both of you arrive outside of Bobby's and see Stanley outside the door.
Yeah. So I'm obviously trying. I just in case the barman's watching, I'm gonna be like a point away and like sort of take Archie by the shoulder and like turn him around, and I'll be like, Archie, I don't know if you remember Blanche. Someone called Blanche.
Blanche Dubois.
Something to do with I don't know some birth that went wrong or something.
Yeah, well, hang on. Yeah, I remember Blanche. I mean, she's the whole reason why I'm here, really. And had to do CD operation underground. You know,
Yep,
I saved that girl's life.
Yep. You did. And now I'm saving yours because her husband's in there and he's got a shotgun and he remembers you. Well, he remembers you pretty darn well. And he
Wait, ex-husband. I should hope.
sorry.
Said
Ex-husband.
Oh
Ex-husband.
yeah. He's he's beat up about it. He's not happy. But I think you should stay well clear of Bobby.
Well, I know, man. He was a real piece of work. And maybe the old Archie would have took your advice and you know gone the other side of Manhattan. But I don't know. Maybe.
Well, okay,
go
but
for it.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess we need to. How did things go at the garage?
Oh well, Delilah, how did things go at the garage? You might want to get a new squad car. Is that?
You know what?
I feel like Delilah's. You know what?
So it went really well. I got the dusters on the Gopher Trail. Unfortunately, one of the mechanics didn't do such a good job on your car, and they said it's going to be there for 2 days.
No. What do you mean? He didn't do it?
Huh?
There was nothing. You guys know there was nothing wrong with the car, right? That was just.
Turns out there was actually something wrong with the car.
Apparently,
You
there's
know,
something real wrong. He said, yeah,
You
combustion
go
and
to the hospital for a cough, and it turns out, oh shit, you got cancer. Then it's actually a good thing that you had the cough to begin with.
listen to
They
the
found-
doctor. Listen to the
This is-
doctor.
It's like you go in for a routine inspection, and then sometimes there's a lump on your balls. You know.
Move on, Stanley. Move on.
So you say my car had cancer?
Yeah, big old lump on the balls.
Yeah.
Now let's move on. Okay, Marty Brennan is at the office now, at the garage, and I heard them discussing. They also thinkOni's dead, and we got them hot on the trail to be there tonight for the speech. Apparently they weren't going to go, but now they might.
Yeah. So we might have that speech, if it wasn't hot, it's gonna be hot now.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. But they don't know. Oh man. So, but we're not, they're not our friends, right?
Well,
So
We
I
could.
think,
They're my friends. They could be yours.
well, the idea was to see if there was any kind of gang war and power struggle, and now I think we may have started a gang war and power struggle.
Am I still
Um,
sat at the bar with Matey Boy at the moment?
yeah, I think you are unless you decided to leave.
I
No,
think
I'll
Tony,
stay.
it sounds like Tony actually liked the drama.
I think Tony's sat there and he's just deciding whether he's gonna like stir the pot or not.
No. Okay. So do we think? Shit. I know Marty, so I mean I could go and talk to him. Now we know that what they know, or do we just see how this plays out? What do you guys think?
Well, initially I thought we were just going to go in and be upfront about the whole thing and find out what he knows, but I don't know. We kind of went all sneaky like. I kind of followed Delilah on that one. And we kind of got the information that we needed. But you know what? If you just want to go in there and have a man-to-man conversation with Marty and see what's what, maybe he doesn't need to go to the event tonight. It's your call, Stanley.
Fuck, why is it my call? Uh, shit. Okay, no, look. We don't know if Oni's going to be there. If he is there, then Marty is going to have the Dusters with him. They'll be able to handle themselves. We can see how that goes. If Oni isn't there, then maybe, Marty's there and it's fine. I mean, he's not like,
I think I want Oni. I want Oni. This is how I want it. I want Oni tied up, interrogated, back in Alfred's, and then ideally back in Alfred's torture chamber. Torture chamber.
No.
And we can find out exactly what's going on with this disease. Because heck,
Yeah.
I'm a doctor. I've got to say, I got to save New York from this disease.
I have a sneaking suspicion that it's not going to be possible to tie Oni up and
No,
keep him
I guess not. But if
Believe
yeah,
me, I would like nothing more to get him in that chamber. But
if the Dusters could help make that happen, then I say work with the Dusters on this one.
I think we should work with the Dusters, but maybe let's well fuck. I think it's too weird now to go back in and be like, oh hey, about this whole but well let's maybe what I'll do, maybe I'll talk to Marty at the speech tonight. So let's go to Layman, see if we can get ourselves an invite and then
Get a new car.
how are we gonna do that? We need to get a cab. Delilah, can you go in, get Tony and get Bobby the bar guy to call us a cab to
The man that was
here?
bad to his wife? Sure, I'll go speak to him. Stroll in.
Delilah,
I'll catch you in a bit. Thanks,
we-
Stanley. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess I walk over to Tony and what am I I'm suggesting that we just need to get a vehicle to get us out. So
Yeah, we need to get moving and
yeah, so yeah, I just whisper to Tony like Stanley's keeping him outside because I believe this man behind the bar wants to kill Archibald for being a good doctor. I'm more inclined to letting this roll out and letting this piece of shit get what's coming for him. But maybe we should get going. We also need a taxi, so maybe ask the barman. You're muted.
Still muted, Harry.
There you go.
Sorry. Go on, say again.
No,
That's
no.
just got hope.
No, it was just yeah. No, I was just saying what I felt about the barman, and then about how we need him to call us a taxi.
Yes, I'll go and chat to him. I'm gonna head back in. I'll go and speak to him. Oh, is Delilah? Wait, is Delilah in there with me?
Yeah.
Sorry, yes, I missed that bit. What's his name? Tom? Did we get his name?
Bobby.
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 Well, we think it's Bobby. He owns Bobby's bar, so we've just assumed it's Bobby.
Excuse me, is Bobby? Have you got a phone in this place that we could borrow by any chance?
No.
Just to call a taxi, that's all.
Oh, Frank can take you. Where do you want to go? And
Where
you
do we
see
wanna
this kind of old 5'2", uh, white-haired old man with like half-moon spectacles and a white waistcoat that is now grey, but it was white. Kind of jumps down from his like bar stool and goes, "Sure, I'll take you. Where do you want to go? Name's Frank."
Oh, no, don't worry, Frank.
Howdy,
We
handsome.
wouldn't want to bother you. We're happy walking. Don't worry, mate. Good
But-
to stretch the old legs. You know how it is.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Depends how much you like driving, Frank. I don't want to take money out
I'm
of
the
your
best
pocket.
taxi
Don't-
driver in New York. Guess what my mom said?
Well, there we go then. She can't be wrong. Let's do it.
Where do you want to go?
Delilah, where do you want to go?
The parade.
But no, the precinct.
Oh, the police precinct.
Precinct.
Well, I've got a couple of questions to ask. Myself, I'm not the most savoury character, so I've got to head down to the police station just to tie up a few loose ends.
You know which one?
You know how it is. Do I know which one it is? I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah, New York. Well, it's just the New York main.
I feel like there's more than one though. Surely there's more than one police station in New York.
The Grand.
I think if this episode has said anything, it's about note taking in D&D.
I mean, I've made 0 notes the entire time, so I would agree with that.
I'm gonna say you know, and you can say that information. Right to the 12th precinct it is. Fine. Is it just you and your girlfriend, wife?
Oh, neither of those.
I'm single, and I like stroke his bald head.
And I could be your grandfather.
Nah,
Maybe.
we got a couple of other mates outside, so if you don't mind taking them as well. Depends how many seats you've got, lad.
If there's not enough seats, I can sit in your lap.
No, there's room. There's
She's
room.
joking. She's not doing that.
Jump in.
She's
And-
new to town.
And you go. You're in the cab. Slowest taxi journey you've ever had with Frank. But safe. Very safe.
That's the main thing. That is the main thing.
Cool. You arrive at the precinct.
Okay, so I'll go in, go to Layman's office. Shimmy's in, Shimmy's not at the parade, walking the beat.
Not there.
And he's not there. Then, I think like a secretary.
Yes.
I'm gonna have another.
Hey,
Maddie.
Maddie.
Pigeonholes, isn't
Oh, what was that, Tony?
I'm gonna have a look through the pigeonholes again, like I did last time. Just see if there's anything good.
Just let him do that, shall I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Always
no,
stand-
go on.
always-
Oh, sorry,
always
sorry.
stand mail.
Stanley.
I'm gonna roll.
Oh, Maddie, you're looking radiant as always. Where's Layman? Is he in? Sorry, Superintendent Layman.
No, he's gone down to the parade. I thought you'd be with him.
Oh, really? I wouldn't imagine that would be his kind of thing.
I'm sure he mentioned your name. Maybe I'm not.
Oh, maybe he did. Did he say whereabouts he'd be? Was it Herald Square?
Right. Yeah.
Of course is where he'd be. Where else would he be? All right.
He's gonna be at the thing afterwards. You know.
What has he got that penciled in as? What at what time?
6:30 reception.
6:30 reception. Herald Square.
Yeah.
What's he got? What have you marked that?
Just says commissioner's meal. Commissioner's reception. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that makes
Commissioner's
sense. That makes
reception.
sense. Yeah, he said he wanted me to meet him for like a drink at Herald Square before.
Okay.
It's not down there.
No.
No, it's probably just there. Yeah,
Should it be down?
no. It's fine. It's fine. Leave it. Okay. All right. Well, Maddie, as always, it's been a pleasure.
Keeps.
Oh.
As always. Sorry.
As always, keep smiling.
Keep smiling. That's
Keep
what you
smiling.
say every time you.
Oh, that is what I say.
At least
It's
he's
been a weird
flirting.
day. It's been a weird day. I forgot it was Macy's parade today.
You forgot it was Macy's?
Yeah,
That's not like you.
I know. It's strange, right?
Stanley, you okay?
I think so. Maybe it's a full moon or something. Things always get a bit screwy around then.
Is Yeah, that makes sense because Mercury's in retrograde and that
Oh,
yeah,
God.
so
I shoot her.
that will
makes all the difference.
make sense.
Well, stay away from the lemon drops and stay and eat lots of the greens.
Yeah. Oh, and I saw a black cat the other day as well. So I mean, I don't know what that means. Sometimes that means something, right?
I don't know.
Oh,
Don't believe in that stuff.
oh, I know. Don't believe in that stuff. Yeah. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Keep smiling.
Where does she
Um,
sit?
Alright, okay.
I believe it. Sorry, I believe in the planets and
Right, but
Right.
not the cats.
no, cats are stupid.
Yeah.
People believe all
The
kinds of
planets
things.
aren't stupid. No, of course. No, you're right. You're right. Now I think about it, you make a good point. You make a really good point.
Keep smiling. You
Yeah, keep smiling.
you can relate.
I know that. Yeah. Can I get another squad car? I don't know. You're not in charge of them, but mine's broken. Where do I get another one from?
Well, you could take. Layman hasn't taken his.
Layman's. I'll take Layman's car.
You got his keys to his office. Do you want me to let you in?
Yeah. Let me in.
All right.
That'd be great. Yeah.
So these are the car. It's the black car. It's the unmarked. You're going to the unmarked one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, of course.
Right.
Yes.
This is prized car.
Yep. I'll be really careful.
Okay. I trust you.
Thank you. You should.
You take. And as you see this car, it is like what would be the Batmobile in this world. Is like the best
Yeah.
car. Nice little Chevrolet, drop roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an unmarked police car, but it's a very nice car.
Okay. All right. I go back out. I see Tony looking through the pigeonholes. Tony, we gotta go. We're gonna be late.
I won't be a second. I'm just having a little, just checking my pigeonhole. You know.
Tony, you don't have a pigeonhole.
Oh, why does this one say? Oh, it doesn't say Tony. You're right.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
well,
it doesn't.
I'll have a
None
look
of them
anyway.
say-
I'll have a look anyway.
none of them-
I'll have a
Okay.
look anyway.
Do I see anything good?
Give us an investigation.
Nat 20? 27? This better be the best news I've ever heard in my life now.
You see an unopened letter addressed to Stanley.
Hey, Stanley, this one looks like it's for you, mate. Here you go.
You know, Tony, I'm grateful, but I'm also surprised you didn't just pack it there and keep it for yourself. You've changed, man. I like it. That's the kind of growth I like to see from
I'm
you
not some
guys.
sort of disgusting criminal. Who do you think I am?
No, well, no, you're just a regular old criminal.
Exactly.
Okay.
I've got standards.
I guess on the way out to the car because I'm conscious we're late. I'll open the letter.
It is an invitation there's an insert into it from Layman saying, "Got your place. welcome to the Commissioner's Gala reception held at Herald Square. And kind of gold embossing, very
Yeah.
very nice to see. On a nat 20 investigation, going through the NYPD police pigeonholes. Courtesy of Carlo Salvatore, hosted and courtesy of Carlo Salvatore.
Bye.
Son
What
of
fine?
a bitch.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it starts at 6:30. What time is it now?
If you set off now,
Yeah,
you will catch the end of the parade
yeah.
and will be there for the reception. So
Like,
let's say it's
arriving,
5. Yeah,
arriving on time or with
Yes.
time to spare?
on time.
On time. Okay, shit. All right, so we're getting a car.
You'll have had to trek all the way out to
Yeah,
Port Roosevelt
I'm
and
aware.
back.
Okay, so we get in the car, guys. I guess I share the letter, the contents of the letter with the guys.
Yeah.
Tony, I know you've got problems with Carlo. How are you feeling about going there? Well, I mean, also the thing is, obviously, none of you guys are invited. So we got to think about what you guys are gonna do. Maybe how we can get you in there. Maybe, I don't know.
Do you get a +1?
Well,
Do I get a +1? Was there a plus? No.
You are layman's +1.
Oh, I'm layman's +1. I'm already a +1. Sorry, Delilah.
Maybe
You're
it could
always
just be
you'd
arm
always be my
candy, you know?
I don't think I can bring a date somehow. That's not how the invitation read to me.
well, I'm sure we'll find a way, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Maybe we see some people outside. Maybe we
Okay.
chuck a few of them behind a bin. Go in as
So,
them.
how
Just
much?
throwing ideas around.
Yeah. How much do we know about Tony's history with Carlo? I guess we must know they're related, right? Because that would be
Yeah.
in the file. But like, do we know? Tony, have you shared? I don't think you have you? Much about?
Give us
I
his
think
check.
I did share most of it when we were talking before
Oh,
we
and then
went,
there's
before
the
Alfred
whole,
died.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, and there's like the blood pact thing.
That thing
Whole
where
blood
Alfred
pact
Yeah.
thing.
died.
Yeah, that thing. Oh.
Little thing.
11.
You know they're related. You know the stuff that's been.
Yeah.
Tony, give me a history.
History. Ten.
Yeah, fine.
I guess Tony, how are you feeling about possibly being confronted with Carlo? Oh, well, you're probably not going to be, but I mean, I guess are you going to be okay?
Well, I don't like the guy. I never really have. He's always hated me as well, for as far as I can tell. He's kind to my face, but I know what that guy's like. I'm not gonna say I'm really excited to see him, but I'm a professional. I will go in, do the job, and get out. If anything starts, all four of us are there. Hopefully, we'll be able to get out of it.
Okay. Well, so I'm thinking there's an event. There's probably going to be pretty tight security. Tony, I mean, you're pretty good at disguising yourself, right?
Yeah, I'm happy to go in as someone else. Maybe we catch a few people on the outside, like I said earlier.
Maybe what I'm thinking is I'm wondering if they might have like whether they're serving drinks or anything there. Like, there's got to be staff at the place, right? Is Herald Square, is that like a building? Do I know, like...
Yeah, it's where Macy's department is.
Yeah.
Department store is.
Yeah.
And there is a kind of. It's also where the head office. So that you'll notice on previous years they'll kind of gut one of the floors of Macy's out.
Okay.
And hold like sometimes it'll be a dance, sometimes a gala.
Yeah.
This time it's a lot more secretive than previous years.
Okay.
You're going to what you think is a dinner.
Okay. So what I'm thinking, Tony, is when we get there, I'll hook up with Layman and I'll go in with him. Maybe if you can disguise yourself as one of the staff there, and then maybe you can find a way to get a couple more like staff uniforms or something to get Delilah and House in, and then you guys can be on the inside.
I think it might be worth just Archie and Delilah dressing up as servers, because that seems like a pretty easy way to go in without any disguise at all or any magic. And then I'll go in, maybe someone else, so that we've got multiple viewpoints.
I mean, the only thing is, I don't know how we're gonna get because we're running short on time when we get there, so we don't have time to stop and pick up costumes or anything. So I'm
Well, maybe you don't need a costume. Wait. All I was going to suggest is if, well, I don't know this, but all I was going to say to you, Harrison, was our character is if you're going to go as someone, like, what's the maybe we could kidnap Layman and
Yeah,
and then he go as Layman, so that way he's like in with you in like the important parts. So if we were to like tie him up somewhere, you know, that kind of. I'm just thinking if we want him in there, that's like a really good way where like he's an important person with you the entire time, and we have access to Layman. So.
Why would it kidnap Layman?
No. We're kidnapping Layman so Harrison can get into the secret
As Layman.
As Layman. It was my thought. If we're thinking of someone he can go as.
I was thinking the same thing, I'll be completely honest.
okay. But the issue is that if Layman knows all of us, and obviously he knows me, so if he either clocks or figures out that we've kidnapped him, that's like a huge issue, right?
What spells have we got?
Huge.
I can imagine you know where Layman lives,
blind
right?
him. I'll just blind him.
Oh, there you go. Blind him, we'll knock him out.
Then we got a minute.
It's just a
Yeah.
suggestion. It's he doesn't have to know we did it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but then we'll never be able to go back to the trade like Tony. We'll lose our jobs.
If we blind him, he's not going to know who's done it.
Have you got a plan yet?
We've just
Fuck it, I'll just go
discussing
in
it.
as a server.
Jesus,
I'll just go in
2
as a server.
seconds.
We've not got loads of time, so.
All right.
Go with
Server
that.
it is.
You've got time enough to form a plan. So I'm going to say you're making your way to Herald Square.
Yeah.
Just to paint you a picture, there are 250,000 people lining the streets of New York for Mace Day's Thanksgiving parade. Big helium balloons of childhood characters from stories. This year, there is 3 pigs and 1 big bad wolf. There's also the first time that a mouse with big black round ears is being blown up, and some of you might know as Mickey. So yeah, big kind of like big attractions, big floats with bands and music and acrobats, that kind of big kind of fire breathers, that kind of thing, wowing crowds.
I guess
Okay.
you never had kids, did you, Stanley?
No, thank God. You can't really have kids in a job like this anyway. The job's my wife, my kids. It's my food and drink.
It's real sad.
We all know that's not true.
Well, I knew that you never heard of Macy's before. You know,
Just
I'm,
ignore
I'm,
it.
Yeah.
I'm from out of town. I've heard of Macy's parade.
Well,
Even I've heard of Macy's, mate.
Even at,
I
no, I haven't heard it.
wait, I was just thinking of another plan. Right, if all these important people are getting together in one place, there's got to be security, right?
Right.
And the chances are, even in a secret meeting, there's probably going to be security in the room, right? There's got to be people, there's got to be muscle there, right? In case something goes down.
Well, the only
right.
issue with muscle is they may know the muscle, and is your plan is that we try and take one of the muscle out while we're there? Because that feels like more problematic than taking someone we
Yeah.
Well,
know.
no. What I'm thinking is that Tony could disguise himself as Muscle. Then you're in a department store, so he can go and get clothes to dress you to as more Muscle, and it's not like everybody's gonna know everybody's hired persons, right?
Yeah, okay, it makes sense. I can get
They're
behind
just kind
that.
of faceless people, right? So what's a couple of extra people in the room? If they look the
Yeah.
part, then are they gonna go?
What are we gonna disguise Delilah as? Because she sure as fuck doesn't look like muscle. No
I,
offense.
I punched Tony in the face. How about that for muscle?
I mean, yeah, you don't need that much muscle. Two handguns and a rifle on you. So I mean, it's she looks tough to me. I don't know.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to like try and take one of the pistols out of her holster. I guess it's a sleight of hand check. I
Roll
guess.
sleight of hand
Yeah.
check.
Oh, so
-1. Let's go.
Uh,
Oh, okay, that's better than I expected. 15.
what am I doing against this?
What's your passive perception?
15.
9.
So I'm gonna say you see him doing this and are able to stop
Yeah,
it.
I grab the gun, spin it, be like, too slow, Tony. I'm going in. I'll be fine as muscle, waiting. I don't have to bring the rifle. But I want to bring the rifle.
Yeah, look, we still got a bit more time if someone's got a better plan. But I mean,
Let's do it. Let's go with it.
I think
So
based
we're gonna
on
be
based on what we get,
random muscle, because I guess we have to know what people are wearing. Like, are we just dressing up in what does muscle look like in New York Macy's?
well, so it's like a gala event, right? So I guess the people are gonna be, oh shit, yeah. What am I gonna wear?
It says black tie on your
Fuck,
back.
it says black tie. Okay, crap.
I feel like waiters is probably the better way. And I could
I mean, yeah.
probably
If you think that's a better, I guess what I wonder is if the purpose of what I was thinking is if the purpose is to be in the room, then waiters are probably not that likely to be in the room at like the important moments, right?
Hmm.
Whereas muscle might be. That was what I was thinking. I think you're right. I think it's more inconspicuous to go as waiters.
I feel like then it would make sense to be your detail or Layman's detail, and say maybe if you tell Layman, I've had us this detail to as we're going in. That way, we've got a legitimate reason to be there. It's not about being a plus one. We are them. We're working.
We could say that we've had a tip that there might be trouble, and that possible links to Oni Madden and the Gophers.
Involvement.
And
What
then-
was that, Archie?
Yeah, it's a tip. We've had rumors there might be some possible Duster mischief going on tonight.
Yeah, Dusters, possibly the Gophers, possibly Oni Madden
We
involved,
have a tip off that they're going to be there.
and there's a
so-
lot of important people in the room. Yes, that's a much better and less
Now
convoluted
we're
idea.
talking.
We're actual
So-
muscle for actual people.
Yes. So we better okay. Well, what we'll do is maybe we'll just tell Layman and we'll have you guys maybe we won't have you come into the room with us. Maybe we'll make it a bit of a covert operation.
We'll see where
So
the other
maybe-
muscle goes.
Yeah, exactly. But we need better clothes. Is Macy's open? Have we got time to get into Macy's?
Macy's is closed.
Macy's is closed.
Let's break in. Are we stood outside the Macy's store right now?
Are you?
Where are we discussing this right now?
Well, yeah,
It's next door.
we're in the parade.
Yes.
If we're saying
Um,
it's open, maybe we can
okay.
find a side door.
Just give us a perception check.
Yeah, let's say we've arrived. We have a plan.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh my god, I don't know how to get the bottom bar.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, we all do it this way.
oh, another nat
Ooh.
20. Let's go.
My guy.
Bloody hell. We're here.
2 nat 20s.
Back to back
Um,
as well. No.
You're seeing some well-to-do people going in non-black dress.
Okay,
So therefore,
doesn't seem essential.
yeah.
Okay,
We're security.
Well,
we're
look-
meant to look tough, not
You see, I tell you who you see. You see Babe Ruth, the famous baseballer, going in with his wife, and he's not in black tie.
okay.
Oh, I fix myself up. I do this to my hair. Like it's not so dishevelled, and the shirt that I usually wear, which is like undone. I button it all up. I actually tuck it in. I make an effort to actually tuck myself in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I look
Alright.
presentable.
Follow House's lead. Let's try and make yourself look as smart as possible.
And as a
As he
gentleman
says
who walks past with like a hat on, and I noticed that gentleman's got like a hat. There's a lot of people wearing a hat these days, like a fedora. And I I try and take his fedora off and put it on my head.
I want a
So
fedora.
just very carefully describe how you're entering this place.
So I'm gonna go and find Layman. I assume he's is he milling around outside? Where is?
Give us an investigation.
And obviously, we're trying to look like security, trying to look tough. We're scanning, like we're doing that. Looking like we're scanning around.
So who's looking like security?
That's like the third nat one I've rolled. It's just
All of you.
No, apart from Tom, obviously. Apart from
yeah,
So
Stanley.
three security detail and Stanley.
But we're also, the whole point is we're also there to protect laymen. We're here to protect the commissioner
We've
and the
heard
captain.
them, like,
Okay. So you don't see Layman outside.
right. Of course I don't.
As you go in, you're being asked for tickets.
Represent my ticket.
Well, as he's about to hand it over, I'm like, I got this, sir. And I show the server the ticket. I got this. Here's his ticket. And I'm looking around casing, like.
Give us persuasion with advantage or performance.
I shall do. Where is my persuasion? They're both 0, so yeah, sure. Okay, well, okay, guys, wish for the second one. Okay. This is the same as last week. I'm not coming back. I'm stumbling and I tap the other muscle, Archibald, on the show. Actually, sorry, I'm going to do Tony instead, and I'm going to cast enhance ability on him, just so he has that for the next hour anyway. I'm like,
it's like
like give him the ticket and start like.
I think you lose these are the tickets from last year. I think when we were here.
Yeah.
You need to use this year's tickets.
Persuasion with advantage.
We're the security detail. We're here to protect the commissioner. Believe me, we're really here to protect the commissioner.
Yeah.
Right. You mean Mr. Layman, who is now stood behind you? Stanley, do not get the black tie? It's on the invite.
Yeah, I've had a hell of a day. Honestly, my car, kaput. It was absolutely fine. I don't know what happened. I took my eye off it for 1 minute, and it was gone. So
We don't have the budget for that.
I know we don't have the budget. It's hey, look, take it out of Archie's pay.
You're bleeding me. Actually, Archie.
Yeah. I tell you what. Actually, I could do with some help. Like, smartening myself up.
There's a cloakroom. There's some stuff for hire. I got mine from there. So,
Oh.
follow me.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Actually,
Hand on the
is
shoulder
this
of layman.
You go. Give me 1 second. I'll be right behind you. Yeah.
Right.
I turn to Tony, and I just say, Tony, I've just remembered that you're here as Tony, and Carlo Salvatore might be here. You maybe want to go and disguise yourself as someone that is not Tony Salvatore.
It did say that I use, as you said, to smarten yourself up, I use disguise self. Don't worry.
Good. 1 step ahead of me. Okay. All right, guys.
He's playing
I'm gonna
Baker.
go.
That was good.
I'm gonna go with the commissioner, and I'll yeah, I don't know. Look like you're casing the joint. Follow Delilah's lead, but just do it more convincingly than Delilah did it.
Stanley, what are you doing here?
Okay, so that hell of a day I've been having. We've been to see Alfred Sin, and we've been to see the Dusters as well. We went down to the Triple M in Port Roosevelt.
You've been to Port Roosevelt and back in one day?
Yes, like I said, hell of a day. Hell of a day. Some guy called Frank drove us back here. Took us a very long time. Anyway, look, so the thing is that there's something strange going on. Alfred's been trying to get hold of Oni Madden.
Oh, New Madden's dead.
Well, this is the thing. I thought he was dead too. But Alfred seems to think he's alive. The Dusters, they also think he might be alive. I think they're planning on coming up here tonight to this event,
The Dusters?
the Dusters. And so I'm worried the Gophers might be as well. And look, honestly, with this many important people in the room, I thought couldn't hurt to have just some extra bodies in the room that are on the right side of the law, you know?
Who are the other two?
Yeah. That's the thing. I do this.
You brought some broad with you?
Oh, trust me, she is really something.
I'm just like spinning guns, like.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, the thing is with this many high people at stake. We had all that stuff with PC Butcher, and I just don't know who in my team I can trust. These guys, look, they might not be cops, but they're good people. They're loyal to me, and they're good in the bind. So it was the best I could do with short notice. Look, it's not ideal, but I don't know. I'm going to ask you to trust me on this one, boss. I think I don't know. It's been a long time since this many important people in the city were all in one place, and I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know.
The last person to ask me to trust what they just trust them was PC Butcher.
Yeah.
Guy's a bitch.
And then he's off gallivanting in some diner, taking off his clothes.
I know.
Best thing I've
You know
ever
how much covering I had to do for that son of a bitch?
More than.
You know what he's doing now?
Do you know? I actually haven't heard from him.
You haven't heard from him?
No.
He sent a postcard from Florida.
Florida?
He set up a fly and tackle shop in Florida.
What, like NFL?
No,
No.
like
Oh,
like NFL. What's NFL?
what? Oh yeah, NFL. You like football? All right. Well,
Isn't that weird?
yeah, that is weird.
The weird son of a bitch.
You know, I was just saying to someone today, the job is everything to me. I I couldn't imagine doing something else. And yeah, particularly not in Florida. I love this city. Um, yeah, I get it, but I don't know. I just think it's the right call. And hey, look, hopefully we just have a nice evening. We can have a couple glasses of champagne and rub shoulders with the bigwigs. But just in case, I'd like to have these guys with me. They'll be discreet, and hope you won't even notice they're there.
Okay.
Probably.
I trust you.
Thank you, Superintendent Lehman.
So I think probably 2 of them should be with me and 1 with you. Just for
Yeah. Take Archie and take the girl as well. I think this is my choice.
does the girl have a name?
Delilah, and she is a delight.
I like put
You
my
can
hand on
find
his
it.
shoulder. I'm here, sir. You need me?
See, what did I tell you? She's smart, switched on. Delilah, you're going to be on detail with Superintendent Lehman here.
Okay, Lehman, you need
You
a
know.
code name. All these fancy dudes have code names. I'll be Hawk. You'll be Dolphin.
You're calling me Dolphin?
Yeah, because you're so smart.
Okay.
I like
Just
stick. I
glance
like
at-
stick to him like white on rice. I'm just like this far, always from his back, just like ready to move wherever he's going.
I think she's from Florida or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Arizona.
You know,
sorry.
the South. All right. And obviously, you know, Archie.
There. Sure. And then you'll take.
The other guy,
Does the other guy have a name?
Tony.
You'll take Tony.
Yeah.
Great. And he turns around to you both, Delilah and Archie, and goes, so I'll be at the top table. There's no need for you to be quite this close.
I was just thinking, like, if he turns, I just turn. I'm like, oh, he's on it.
But if you could be on hand and ready,
I'll be in the crow's
there'll be a
nest,
kind
sir.
of, there'll be a table in front for you guys. So you just
Is there gonna be food?
there will be some food for you, yes. But
All right.
Delilah, is it?
Yes, sir. Thirst.
You are protecting and serving some of the most distinguished guests of New York City. I highly advise you.
Absolutely,
Do
sir.
you
I
eat
take my
until
deputy
later?
position very seriously, and I flash him Archie's badge.
We'll talk about that later, Grimes.
Yes, sir.
And you go into the room. So you go in through these big double doors in front of and it's kind of big kind of wooden floorboards. It's not like a department store that we would know. It's old floorboards with a kind. There is a kind of mezzanine level, and you can see people sitting as if watching people finding their seats. There are kind of these little long wooden tables that make up the kind of ball pit of the kind of thing. Each table's got a number, and there's a big kind of long top table. Top table, and you are sitting at the top table. So Layman, you're right at the end, and Layman is the next one, and then there's other things. So
Hey, sorry, are we sat down? Is it just Stanley's got a seat, and we stood up, kind of just guarding? Or we
so so Tony will be stood up, won't have a table, so he's kind of milling around on the edges, under the mezzanine. Delilah and Archie, where do you go?
Well, I guess we're being playing the role of security. We kind of we're just patrolling. We're kind
Yeah.
of like
Corner to
we're
corner.
scouting, doing runs up and down.
Cool. So it's people
Every-
are kind of taking their seats.
No,
For
all I was thinking is like every so often, I feel like I'm just gonna pat someone down. Just if they're looking shifty, not like anyone that's looking fancy, like a server, like the waiters, that kind of thing. No, I'm not like just patting down like the mayor or something. I'm patting down like waiters to make sure they're like all good. I don't want anyone like getting to anyone with guns that might be able to. Yeah.
cool. I'm just gonna draw it for you here.
Like Tom's first
Sorry.
reaction was like, "He's just patting everyone down." No, I promise. I
I'm like,
promise. I promise.
I've just been telling him like what a stand-up person you are. You're discreet, like you're gonna do a great job, and you're there like
I just patted down his wife,
risking women in ball gowns, like.
lifting it up, like getting under the. Hey, what's going on?
Wait, so where's the mezzanine then?
So the mezzanine is like the outermost thing that kind of overhangs.
Yeah, okay, so that whole thing's elevated, yeah.
Yeah, that whole thing is elevated. So, and Stanley is in that chair there on the left. Blayman is in that one, and then there's kind of to scale, maybe 12 or so chairs. There's a kind of bigger chair for the mayor and his wife, and then on the right of the mayor, you see Carlo Salvatore sit down.
I'm northeast. I'll be the northeast corner then. You know what I mean? Just patrol that area.
So we've got Archie there. Where are you?
That's northwest.
Where are you?
That would be northwest. Well,
Okay, sorry, yeah.
I guess Tony can be northwest because he's sort of near us.
So yeah, Tony
Yeah.
northwest, Archie northeast. Alfred, where are you going to be?
I don't know. Where is Alfred going to be?
I think sorry, not Alfred. Delilah. I'm going to say you have a chair, it kind of pointed to a chair back here, like directly in front of.
Where? You can hold a click down and show on the map.
Oh, all right. I think.
Here.
No, I think about here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Great. Oh, that's really cool. Cool. So, and you see a kind of a hush come over the crowd, and the mayor, Bo James, also known as James John Walker, walk out. Big chain, big applause goes up, and he's a young guy. And all of the top tables stand. Most of the other people across the pulpit stand and kind of like hushes. And he addresses the crowd. He says, "Welcome, good evening. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Commissioner's Gala Macy's dinner." And a big round of applause goes up. A big thank you for one man who has made all of this happen. Couldn't have done it without you, Carlo Salvatore. And he kind of stands up and kind of gestures. One man who I know you're all excited to hear from. And I just want to, before we get to this point, I just want to get a perception check from each one of you. DC 15.
Definitely gonna fail this, then, aren't I?
With advantage? Of course, no problem.
With advantage, you say?
Fuck's sake!
Anyone over 15, you've seen Winston in the foyer area, but he hasn't been able to get into the thing.
Okay.
But that's not
15
unusual.
or
It's not
over or
unusual.
over
Like,
15?
Alfred is here.
Yeah. Okay.
So one man I know a lot of you are here to hear the great mind speak. Unfortunately, Alfredson has had to cancel,
What?
and there's a kind of groan over. I know. You were excited to hear what he had to say. The another big thank you has to go to Carlo, who will be giving the inaugural speech for tonight.
That motherfucker killed Alfred. For a second time.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear Carlo speak. Amidst the bustling streets of this amazing, magnificent city, where the spirit and ambition and progress reign supreme, I stand before you today to speak about a virtue that transcends boundaries and carries a power to shape our destiny. Unity and togetherness are the cornerstones of a society that yearns for greatness. And it is in our hands in this pivotal era of the 1920s to embrace these principles and forge a brighter future. You hear it. To achieve true unity, we must first be self-aware. Let us look within ourselves and recognize that, regardless of our backgrounds and circumstance, we share a common desire for a better future. Our struggles, dreams, aspirations intertwine. And it is though embracing this common thread that we weave a tapestry of unity. Just as the city's skyline is a testament to human ingenuity and collaboration, we too can build something remarkable when we stand shoulder to shoulder. The power of unity can overcome any obstacle and surmount any challenge that comes our way in body, but also in mind. By setting aside our differences and embracing our shared humanity, we can achieve great things that would have been impossible alone. Imagine a city where, from all walks of life, united by a common purpose and awakened to a new future. A city where strength of a community lies not in the power that it wields, but in the love and support it extends to its members. In such a city,
I kind of like this.
in such a city, the barriers that divide us would crumble, making way for a harmonious symphony of cultures, ideas, and dreams. We stand upon a precipice of a new era. Let us remember the power we possess as individuals to shape the course of our history. Let us reject the previous path set for us, one of division, one of embrace a transformative potential of unity. By joining hands and hearts, we can build a city that stands the testament to an indomitable spirit of humanity. In conclusion, my fellow New Yorkers, let us rise above the chaos and division that plagues our great city. Let us choose unity and togetherness over the allure of power and control. Let us awaken to this new possibility. Together we can break free from the shackles that bind us, the routines that plague us, and create a future that is brighter and more inclusive than ever before. As we look ahead, let us remember the words of Abraham Lincoln: "A house divided against itself cannot stand." Together, we can build a city that stands strong, united, and ready to face any challenge that comes our way. Thank you, and let us embark on this journey towards a unity and togetherness, hand in hand. And a big kind of applause goes up.
Can I just look at Tony and do this?
Yeah.
Okay, Tony.
Yeah, loves Unity.
Tony, I'm like,
Give us a perception check in the room.
Remember advantage, Harrison? Oh my god. See if he crits.
I need that shit.
Yeah, but try
You might
just go
roll
again, you
again.
might crit.
No crit.
So Harrison,
Martin.
so
Tom.
Archie, Tony, and Stanley
Mhm.
notice that the waiting staff are dusters.
oh,
Okay.
for fuck's sake.
What about my previous investigations, huh? Me patting down the weight and stuff, huh? The fuck? I directly said. This is
You
bullshit.
said it's the waiting staff.
I said I was
Yeah.
before. I said I was patting down the weight and
Yeah,
stuff.
he did.
I thought you were joking.
No. I said the joke was that I was patting down everyone. I said no, I want to start patting down people, and Tom thought I was patting down like guests, and I was like, no, I'm patting down the waiting staff to make sure that
Okay,
these
you-
guys.
You also catch a whiff of
Duster.
duster cologne. They, I'm gonna say the ones you pat down are not the ones that you've directly found. They don't recognize you, but you've seen them at the.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna ask Superintendent Lehman. Lehman, it feels like there was. Do you get the sense that he was talking about something more than just I don't know, us all holding hands and being friendly or something?
What do you mean? A speech is a speech, these things are always flowery.
I mean, I guess I'm just trying to figure out. Maybe this is the detective in me. I don't know, but I mean, why get all these people in this same room just to say, "Let's work together"? Like, I don't know.
It's politicians, isn't it? It's always kind of. It's just politician speech. You've been working too hard. Have a beer on me.
I'm running down.
okay.
Shouldn't someone go speak to Winston?
Yeah, and what do you make about Alfred not doing the speech?
I heard he cancelled late last minute. Had some plans.
Sorry, as it's
Yeah,
going on,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
running
yeah,
down
yeah.
and I'm running towards Stanley. Stanley,
Sorry.
Stanley, I just
Sorry, sir.
all the
Hmm.
all the all the waiting staff are dusters. This isn't right. Why? There's no reason that all the waiting staff here should be dusters. We need.
I mean, okay.
the-
Wait, didn't you guys kind of tip them off that something might be going down and they needed to be here?
we did.
They're here to kill
But-
Elmi.
Now the dusters that are going to be serving everyone's food, and just I would not eat food that the dusters.
Okay.
Anything the dusters give you.
Guys, go look around, see if you can see Marty, Brennan. Report back to me if you know.
Yeah, I can't say I can't say this in character, obviously, because I didn't see it. But someone should really go speak to Winston. That way, we actually know what's happened with fucking.
Yeah. That
Alfred.
was my next plan. Is you guys go and investigate the dusters. I guess like stay close to make sure if anything changes. I'll I'll just go like run down to the foyer
I
and
bumped,
see if we.
bumped into a waiter.
Yeah, do I find a gun on any of them? So I've been patting them down.
One at a time. So, give us a sleight of hand check for the pack.
For the pat.
You didn't find a gun. Archie, what are you doing?
Sorry, I consciously bumped into a waiter.
Um,
Oh, yeah, you having drinks there, buddy?
well, it fucking was if you didn't. Sorry.
Well, let's just share one together. Let's have one together. It's a celebration. Now you drink, I drink. How about that?
I can't drink. I'm working. I'll get fired.
No. Well, I'm a guest. I insist.
Okay.
Yeah, so good evening.
Am I with that someone?
All right. Well, you have a good afternoon. All right. You enjoy
Do
the
you think
rest.
it was poison or something?
You enjoy
God,
yourself.
you need to get that more.
Nah, I'm just here to have a good time. All right. Stay safe.
Cool. Go cut to finding Winston.
Yeah. Is he in the foyer still?
He is exciting.
Winston, I don't have much time. Something strange is happening. Where's Alfred?
Here.
Nope. They said they didn't make it, but I saw you down here, so I was. What the hell's going on?
No. He's here.
Winston, you need to go find Alfred because he didn't give a speech. He's not upstairs.
Um. He's here.
Okay. What I'm telling
He
you,
went in that room.
which room? What's he pointing at?
He's pointing in the big room.
Is he Carlo?
Okay,
Is he disguised himself?
Winston. Come with me.
Okay.
So we go back up into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Winston, do you see Alfred in here? Do you have any way of contacting Alfred?
I'll just go to Carlos. Did you have a way of connecting?
With he's apart from him being half orc technically, he didn't have I would probably say in a situation like this, we would have maybe like a whistle of some sort, maybe to like call out in distress, like so that way it's kind of slight, but no magical way.
Okay. Maybe through there, and you see a door that is on the map is like here, and you've got two guards waiting there.
You guards waiting there. Okay.
And like this is maybe it's a double door, goes up or down, you don't know.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's just go
Before we go. Okay.
I think we got double doors.
I'm gonna summon the guys back over to me.
Yeah.
Winston thinks he's convinced Alfred's here. So I don't understand why he didn't give the speech. He thinks it might have something to do with the double doors over there. I'm just gonna go real quick to talk to one of the dusters, because I didn't speak to them earlier. And then I guess
What, make them aware that you know that they're dusters?
yeah. I think
we just go through the doors and just
Yeah.
presume. I think we just presume we know that you're supposed to be allowed behind that door, being the captain of police, and we do it. And I say, let's take the big man.
yeah. Okay, we'll all go.
Oh, you're not allowed back here.
This is the captain of the NYPD of the 12th precinct. He can go where he damn pleases.
Give us intimidation or persuasion very quickly.
Please, intimidation, please. By the way, I haven't rolled higher than a 9 today, just to let you know.
Well, on anything.
Still not rolled higher.
I will probably kill myself. Honestly, scroll up. Not one above. There's like a 14, but I think I had a +5.
Are you all there?
Yeah,
I'm like walking over. I was gonna see if I can stop have like a check around, see if there's anyone looking at me. If not, can I stop my disguise as I approach up behind the guys?
Behind which guys?
As in, I imagine the two people are talking at the door to the other people. They're like side on. So I'm coming
Wait,
from like this direction. So they're looking this way. Like they're looking west. The guards, I assume.
Yeah,
that right?
yeah.
I'm gonna come from north and then just like turn my disguise off at the last minute. Is that what? Does anyone see me do it?
Give me a wild magic roll.
What do I have to do for that again?
Just a D20.
D20.
Can't be a 2.
Ooh. It's alright,
Okay,
16. Yeah, does it work?
In terms of what are you trying to do?
I'm just gonna turn off my disguise and then speak to the guards and say, basically, do you know who I am?
Oh, Salvatore.
Yes, Tony. Tony said yes. I've got. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't know that you were with Mr.
They're with
Salvatore.
me. Come on,
Okay.
guys, let's go.
Um.
Thanks. I appreciate the quality of your guarding. Don't worry, guys.
Okay.
Good shit. Good shit.
I'd rather
Um,
you didn't let anyone know that we've gone in here, though. Okay. Otherwise, there will be trouble.
Okay. Fine.
I'll try and
Do you
bitch
want to
them.
ask them anything else? Are you going to just walk by them?
Who else has been through here?
Yeah. Anyone else, or just us? You
You're
seen
the
an
only
old
one coming
man?
this way.
You seen an old man? He's about 50, but he looks about 75.
Crazy British accent.
Yeah, fucking annoying.
You listen here, you.
He kind of like jokes and goes, yeah. All right, on your way.
So you haven't seen him?
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, for reals, honestly. Have you seen him?
No, because he's in that fucking room over there.
Sorry, did you
What
just
room?
swear at Mr. Salvatore? I grip my handle of the gun.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am, indeed.
Wait, so that door is there a door the opposite side of the room?
Yeah.
Well, I want to go
Right.
through that door.
Okay.
So who's in this room? Who's in this room?
What are you guys guarding then?
If
Does Carla know
you
you're here?
answer the question,
We're guarding him.
you mean Mr. Salvatore.
No.
I'm gonna shoot you.
At this point, you could give us a perception check. Quickly.
These motherfuckers don't ask straight questions from important people.
You could have just walked in and still like
You asked us, did we ask them anything around who's
Yeah.
there? And we just
Yeah.
asked a question. Why are we being chastained?
Are we all doing
That's fine,
perception?
yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
11.
perception.
You get
17.
Harrison, you can see your dad approaching.
Oh, father-in-law.
yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
All right, well, let's quickly go into that building then.
Just
Just keep
Go,
walking.
go,
We're
go.
talking then.
He hasn't seen you yet. He's still like kind of talking in a group, but he's kind of moving his way towards this door.
We want to spin around and go to the other door then?
Yeah, let's go.
Mm,
Go through
we
that.
walk-
Let's form like a tea pack, so the three of you are just like a wall, so that he can't really see me.
Yeah, I try and catch. I take my fedora off that I picked up and flip my hair to try and catch Carlo's attention.
The
I'm
door
gonna
is
grab the
open.
fedora
Yeah,
as
The
well.
door is open. You can walk through it.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
I'm
no,
going
you
to-
said
wanna
there's
go
a door
that
on the other
way?
side of the room that's got Alfred
Has
in, so
Alfred
that's
in
what we're
it.
trying to say. We
No,
want to
no, no.
go through.
Through the door that is being guarded, there are other rooms they've said he's in that room, i.e. behind
You
them.
did not make that
That is
clear.
not-
You
yeah, that was
definitely.
not really
I
clear.
think
Cool,
most of us
okay.
thought you meant on the opposite side
Yeah.
of the room. That's why we said,
Yeah.
"Oh, we're gonna fuck off the other way."
Okay, let's just go through the
You
door
just pointing doesn't give us a sense of direction.
All right, doesn't matter. We go through the point of the door.
then. We go through the door. We go through the
We
door.
go through the doors.
Okay. Yeah?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
we're cracking on.
We want to see our boy.
Cool. You go to open the door that Alfred is in.
Allegedly.
The door swings open, and sitting in a very small room on the floor, in tattered clothing with a black eye, is Alfredson.
What a pussy.
Well,
LV?
you bloody took your time, didn't you?
And I rush over to him.
Hell.
I
You're supposed
say,
to be
"You
having a
okay?"
speech,
Like,
mate.
And that is where we'll end it tonight.
Nice,
Oh, so
Sweet.
exciting.
nice. I'll go for a week.
Oh, very nice. That was a good. Good
Exactly.
episode.
Is that boys?
All right. Thank you very much for tuning in to this session of Mad Mad World. Join us next week on a Monday this time. And until then, no, not Monday.
I've got exams, so I need to do Tuesday if that's okay.
Join us at D&D. Join you next time. Stay dirty.
Goodbye.
All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. Hold on tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light, light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. Hold on tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting. Still waiting, still waiting, All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, a warm night is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, a warm night is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, a warm night is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, a warm night is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, these lights that light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, a warm night is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, hold on tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street,